Hi, just out here up in the mountains in the Sierra Nevadas, just getting some fresh air and doing this video. You may ask, why are you doing a video up in the Sierra Nevadas? Well, one of the reasons why is because I love this area, and another reason why is because I hate doing videos. So this is the only way. I have to be by myself. I can't do it in front of a computer for some reason. So I have to be by myself out in the open so I can think. I'm not scripting anything. This is just all coming from my head. So welcome to my blog. My name is Robbie Mendoza. What am I doing? Well, you know what? I've been, for the past 5 or 6 years, I've been trying to figure out a way to bring a message to the public, to people all over the United States. You know, families like myself, because about 6 years ago, my family, we went through a very bad time. You know, I lost my insurance licenses, my securities licenses, due to some bad decisions that I made all on my own. No one put a gun to my head. I trusted the wrong people. But I had to go on with life because that did take away the way I was earning money. My wife at the time was just a stay-at-home mom because we were making enough money to take care of the kids that way, and that's what we love. And this is America. You can do whatever you want. Unless, but now you're seeing that we're becoming a nanny state. So I got the idea to create a blog to talk about parenting and patriotism. And you probably signed up for my newsletter, I'm hoping, because I really want to create a network of self-reliant, patriotic families. And let me tell you why. When I lost my licenses, like I said, we went through some really hard times. If it wasn't for some friends and family, I don't know what we would have done. We sold our home because I knew, being in the financial business, I knew that something was going to happen. And it was just the right time because I had to fight the court system in the state of Nevada, plus the SEC, the FCC, and all kinds of government agencies. So it took a lot of money for attorneys to help me get through this fiasco that I created myself. So we sold our home to pay off some attorney fees and try to live off of that. It was very hard for me to make money at the time because I was going through all of this. But to make a long story short, it all ended up okay. In a way, because it made me very humble, and I'm a better person because of it today. So it just gave me an opportunity to, start using my brain in so many different ways. And I didn't know what I was going to do because I like working for myself. So one day my wife is just online on Craigslist, and she says, "Hey, do you want to be an interpreter?" Because thank God to my mom and God, I have that given talent of being bilingual. So I said, yeah, that would be fun to do right now. I don't have to do any selling because after what happened, I totally lost my salesman mentality. And still today, I don't ever want to be a salesman again because some people trusted me. I trusted some other people, and lots of people lost a lot of money, including myself and part of my family. So I've changed my whole view of the world because of this. So let me get back to my point. So I started doing some work because I had to create another business. So I started learning about this interpreting business. And so I called up this company, and they told me that they send people out to be with injured workmen's compensation patients. People that get hurt on the job. Most of the time it's people that do labor. Sometimes it's even people that work for a company. They're driving somewhere and accidents can happen. Met a lot of nice people, and it just changed my whole perspective in life. I have a lot of respect for people that do labor today. Part of the business is for me to go to doctors' offices, sometimes even attorneys, and I do the interpreting for those who can't speak English, mostly speak Spanish. Some of them, understand a lot, but they just don't know how to respond to whatever the doctors are telling them. So that's part of my job. The other part of it is that sometimes if they need transportation, because a lot of these people are hurt and they can't even, their family members are working, so they need help getting to where they want to go. I pick them up and take them with me, and we go. Sometimes I even have to travel a few hundred miles away to go see the doctor, because at the time they were working, they could have been living in another city, and now they're living in my area, and it goes back and forth. So that's where I am today. I'm a working man. I do have my own business. I learned how to survive in this business, because a lot of people attempt to do what I'm doing and don't succeed. There's just not enough hours, not enough appointments. But I learned how to do it. But why am I here today? Why am I telling you all of this? It's because, like I said, I am really want to create a network of self-reliant, patriotic families. And my blog is about parenting and patriotism. As you can see, my blog, all the things that I'm doing. Because I really feel that we're losing our country, okay? And it's time for, I don't know, for me to do something. Because when I leave this earth, I want to go out on a good note. My father, my stepfather, they all went out not the way I want to go. They were not very good fathers, by the way, either one of them. They're just, I don't know if they didn't know any better, they were lazy, or what happened in their heads. That's not going to happen to me. So what I want to do is, because of what I went through, really hard times, and because, like I said, family members and a couple of friends, I mean, even my car repairs, a friend took care of my car and it helped me out so much. And I thought, you know what, this is unbelievable. So I am indebted for life to these people that helped me out, that helped me and my family. So I've been looking for about 5 or 6 years a way to make extra money online. And it's very hard, very overwhelming. The majority of people can't do it, okay? I've met some good people that are great at it, but I'm not, Some of these guys, you hear those rags to riches stories where they were living out of their car, or another guy was an alcoholic and now they're making all this money. You know what? Most of it is true. They can do that. I can't, okay? So, and the reason why I'm telling you this is because I came up with a great idea. I said, okay, so how can I create a network of people that trust me, okay? Because it's all about trust, especially with today's social media. Okay, because I really want, because a network really, I mean, when you have a network of like-minded people, you can do many things. So I created the blog, work in progress, trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this. How am I going to get people to get to know me, to who I am? So I decided, you know what? I'm 62 years old. I have 3 girls. I have a lot of experience in parenting, and I love this country. So I'm putting the two together, parenting and patriotism. So when people come to my blog, they're going to get a lot of information. Now I'm learning how to drive traffic to the blog. Now let's just say that I meet some people through my blog that know how to do that better than I do. Wow, okay? That's what I'm looking for. Those kind of people that we can all work together. And possibly we could all, help ourselves in more ways than one, even financially. Okay? So my idea is that if we create this network, okay, then why not create a foundation? And it's going to be called Speaking from the Heart Foundation. This foundation, the people in that network, when we start working together and, deciding many things, but financially we start all benefiting from this. And I have some safe ideas. I have some safe bullets to show you. Now, some of you may have other things, so it's all out in the open. The whole thing is creating the network, because once you have the network, you can do just about anything. And let's just suppose that you have a neighbor or a good friend that goes through what I went through. You know how many people today are going through hard times and they have to go to the government to get food stamps? I don't trust the government. I like my freedom. Now, government has its place, but I don't think it's being done correctly today. Okay? So let's just say that one of your friends or a family member, somebody you know that you work with, is having a hard time because maybe one of their spouses lost their jobs. Okay? Let's just say that our foundation got going and we have money in there, and all they need for the next couple of months is a couple of $100s to pay the electric bill. That would help them until maybe the husband or the wife finds another job. We would give them the money for that, or their rent, or a car repair, whatever it is that people can use the money. Because that's what happened to me. I mean, my friend that repaired cars was helping me with my car. I needed a car because that's one of the tools that I need to be able to do my interpreting business today. Even in the insurance business, I needed my car because I do a lot of traveling. I marketed surrounding areas around Lake Tahoe, Reno, Sparks, even Northern California. Okay, so once we create the network, okay, and we find the easy ways where we can all get together and produce income, through this, all working together. The people, like I said, I'm looking for people that are like me, that get overwhelmed easily. That way we can help each other out. Are not looking to create this monstrous amount of money. That's not what this is all about. This is just about, creating value for people. And you know what? Because my philosophy today is if you put it out there, if you do the right things in life, things will come back to you. Okay? So if there's any kind of way that you feel like we're like-minded, and we can work together, please let me know. You can also become an author on our blog. You can definitely do that. You can start writing about what you're good about, okay? What you do, your work, whatever it is that we can help our audience, because I want to create a big audience to this blog. And it's all about speaking from the heart, folks. What I went through was so hard, and I'm not making as much money as I used to, and that doesn't matter to me, although money's nice, but it will come. Because my wife and I are doing the right things. My wife's 45 and now she's going to school to become a dental assistant, and then she's going to become a dental hygienist, okay? So we're doing whatever we need to do so that we never have to depend on anyone or the government, okay? Never went for the food stamps. We ate peanut butter, whatever we needed to eat. We made do with the money that we had. The one thing that we made sure of is that we lived in a nice neighborhood. And so we sacrificed a lot of things, like going out to eat in restaurants so we can live in a nice neighborhood for the safety of our children and the lifestyle that we like to have, okay? So on my next video, I'll be talking more about all of this. I hope this was helpful. I hope if we're like-minded individuals, please join me on this. It's like a journey to help people out in the United States today, and then maybe later on, if we get really good at it, even in the world. But I want to start here in the United States. Thank you for listening, and then I will see you on the next video. Thank you.